Yeah, we had a dude here who swore he could throw a football 60 yards.
Yeah.
And he tried to air it out, and he threw it like 20, 25.
People fail horribly.
It was the best. I mean, he swore up and down. It ruined his career here. It was like, this was like 10 years ago. He was like never seen again. But yeah, people get confident with their
Big J
abilities.
lost a bet that he could beat Luis Gomez in a basketball game 21-0. He said, and Luis like, there's no way that'll happen. You can't beat me 21-0.
And is Big J like a baller? Like
sort of, just big, but Luis just never plays.
And what was the score?
Luis won 1-0.
No. Oh, he just hit it. Yeah,
exactly.
It's over.
It was like, you're done. It's over. Yeah. It was over instantly. He lost as bad as he could lose.
We had that almost as well here. We had a dude who, like, a production guy. He runs like he's like the head of production. Bigger fella, out of shape now. Against one of our younger bloggers. He goes, I think he said 21-0 as well. He goes, I'm going to back you down in the paint 17 times, and I'm going to hit 4 jumpers. And he ended up losing. Like, it was more of a battle, but we did a pay-per-view of it.
Yeah.
And it was like the worst display of basketball you've ever seen. And it was like all of us were watching like, oh no, this is just ugly. This is an ugly scene. But yeah, people who have, you have your 35 or 45-year-old body and you have your 18-year-old mind.
Did you ever dunk for real?
No. When at my best, I could grab the rim, and I used to get off. If I could dunk, dude, I would never do anything but dunk. I would just go outside all day, hang out at the park, and dunk. Hey, watch this, guys. Bam. Hey, girls, watch this. Bam, I can dunk.
Yeah.
I think it's the single
I could dunk
greatest.
for like 3 months.
Really?
I took one of those sport magazines, those back, when they have we have a course, 12 and a half inches higher in just 10 short weeks.
Did it work?
Yeah. Within like 6 weeks, I was
Did
dunking.
you wear the shoes?
No, it wasn't the waffle shoes. I wanted those too, but those were
those.
expensive. This was like a $10, and it was just like some like sprint walk, and then turn around. Like,
How old are you?
18.
Yeah, at your peak, like your
Yeah,
best.
I was catching up to point guards when on the fucking breakaways. It was nuts. Now, not even close. But I still remember that guy.
Was this like you're playing in high
He's
school?
in there somewhere. Right after high school, Yeshiva League in seminary in Israel.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you playing a bunch of Jews?
Mm-hmm. Blocking shots in half court.
I was gonna say you must have been the fucking man.
Dude, I was such a cunt even back then. Even in Yeshiva League basketball, I'd write these like burn notes on because I blocked a lot of shots. They did not jump much. That was my specialty. And I'd write these burn notes.
Swatting them.
Yeah, and then I'd take out a burn note from my sock, and it would be like, "Hey, your team." It's like
you would keep notes in your socks.
I would give them to them, like 9 a game. And I'd be like, "It says your team is starting to get mad at you." That would be one, and then just like whatever would be in there. It's like I won't talk shit until the ball lands. People are like, "What is this?" I just prepared
middle of the
burn
game.
Notes. Yeah, as soon as it blocked, it went out of bounds. Or if it stayed inbounds, and it was like as soon as this play would end, I'm like, "Hey,
here you go.
This for you." It was so
remember
mad.
that back at the other end of the court? Yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah,
that's one of the greatest moves I've ever heard.
That was great. People were so angry.
Is that Ari Shaffir original? I don't think I've ever seen that.
Maybe it's the origin story. It might be the origin story.
Yeah, that's where it all began.
I don't know, maybe.
The cockiness, the attitude.
Me and my other buddy would play NBA Jam. If you play 2-on-2, winner plays on.
Yeah.
And we would just dominate. We were so good. We had played when we were growing up.
Wow.
And we got to Israel. So we made business cards. The Lazy Boy Champions were the Lazy Boys. That was our fucking name. And then we'd like
just
sign it. Yeah,
the Israeli Jews?
Schneider. We'd like sign it. We're like, hey, if you need lessons, let me know.
Wow.
And we'd have one guy just take a break, like fourth quarter, we were up by so much. You just catch fire and then up by so much. And we're like,
you're playing 2-on-2 and one guy would take a break?
Yeah, it's like, hey, go get the cards out. I'll just play from here for a while. These guys won't be able to do anything. And you have one guy just standing there.
How old are these guys? Your age?
Our age, older. Either way, losers. Doesn't matter what their age is. They're losers.
Are they
never lost?
Would you play any Americans? It was only local.
Yeah, of course, some Americans too. Yeah.
And you would dominate them as well.
Jerusalem, fucking
Wow.
arcade.
I mean, I'm thinking like, remember,
dominate
T.O.
as a team.
T.O. had the Sharpie, or one of them, Chad Johnson. Somebody pulled the Sharpie out.
Yeah, T.O. I think.
And Joe Horn, I think, once had the cell phone. And like, people have had planned props.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever heard of personalized shit-talking notes in the sock.
Yeah, ready to go. This is also what year was this? 74. It's like 92. 92 would have been. Yeah.
That you're the dream team, bro. You're coming over from America and just dominating the Israelis.
Right, yeah.
I mean,
I started one of these, the hero.
Yeah.
The GOAT, you know?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, he could really move that thing.
Oh, yeah,
it was a fucking
so
metronome,
long.
dude.
It was so long.
That shit was TikToking.
No.
I feel like,
that was great.
Could you imagine you're playing first of all, the fact that none of them do they ever just fucking hack you? Just like flagrant foul, just like, fuck this guy, I'm taking him out.
I better hope I don't complete it.
And one, bitch. I feel like by the time you pull out like your 7th or 8th note.
I had a sick drop step. I had surprising outside range and a sick drop step.
I could see you being good at ball.
Yeah. They try to
call frame
Travis.
for it.
Yeah.
They're calling travels.
Yeah, at 6'3", I was a center
These
in Jewish
fucking
league.
Jews, Ari.
Yeah.
These Jews calling
No one who
travel.
saw from the outside saw I was a travel. It was just the guy who got beat. And they're like, "There's no way you could have taken steps like that around me and down around me." It's a quick step
You
around
must have
them.
been
Almost
cheating.
hooked them, jiu-jitsu style.
Oh, the hook.
And
yeah,
then push 'em
yeah,
off.
Yeah. If I was on the court and like I see a couple notes come out.
Yeah.
If I'm like the 7th note, I'm like, how many of these fucking
I
notes
had
does
a
this
lot.
guy have?
I would have 12, 15 ready to go.
Holy shit.
I averaged like 8 or 9 blocks a game. They were really just like layups without getting off the ground. It was.
How did you like? Which team did you get drafted by? Somebody? Like
Yeah, we had like intramurals, and then we had like Shiva versus Shiva. Wow. Those were big. And Chaim Zakheim taught me it drops. That's when he taught me the first, like, he just passed it low and just drop right in.
Were you like a rock star?
No, they didn't really have those in Yeshiva.
Nah.
It was all about who did the most praying.
No, there were no chicks just coming over like, oh my god, I heard you put up 38 against
No.
the fucking Yeshiva B squad. I'll suck your dick.
No, it was kind of against the point.
I guess so. That makes sense.